My name is Ilson. I'm the director and programmer of the London Short Film Festival, and I'm also one of the short film programmers for the BFI London Film Festival. And I've been involved in a few other festivals over the years, including one in Jersey called Broncage, and I'm just currently doing some work on the Cork Film Festival in Ireland, which is actually happening next week. It does a bit. I mean, when I programme for the BFI London Film Festival, this is a big international festival that gets about 3,000 or so entries, and I have a very limited space to screen films, so I probably select about 30 or 40 to screen across 3 or 4 programmes. With the London Short Film Festival, we're a UK-focused festival, so we receive about 1,200 submissions, which is quite a lot still, considering that these are all being made within the UK, and we screen about 300 across sort of 20 or so programmes. So there's much more scope for bringing different types of work in with the London Short Film Festival, whether it be drama or documentary, experimental, music video. LFF is very focused on sort of these 3 or 4 programmes, which a lot of films have to be sifted through to get down to that final few. Yeah, I think it's important for Aesthetica to use the venues that are in York. It's obviously a fantastic idea to have a festival across the city, and all. I mean, that's the thing, it's very easy now to set up a venue, to set up a screening in a room with screens and projectors, to do something much more pop-up. The one that I set up in Jersey was a similar thing, because there is only one multiplex in Jersey, and so we wanted to use a lot of venues around the island to showcase film, feature films, music, crossover events with film, and obviously short films as well. So interestingly, with the London Short Film Festival, my background in London is very much from sort of running alternative and underground events. I used to run a film club in the late 90s and into the early 2000s, and when we set up the festival, one of the ideas that we came up with was, hey, why don't we put short films in a cinema? Because we've been doing so much alternative spaces that all of a sudden it seemed like, well, maybe short films should also get that sort of showcase within somewhere a bit more, well, somewhere that's more sort of known for sort of bigger films, as well as we still have these roots in kind of alternative pop-up sort of programming. So we do a lot of venues like that as well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the future of festivals has been debated quite a lot over the last few years, especially since online has become much more of a sort of a bigger thing where filmmakers can get their work out to thousands and sometimes millions. I suppose the thing about that is that's great. You know, the more people that see your work, the better. I suppose what festivals have, which online doesn't, is the more personal interaction, and obviously you can leave comments online, but when you go to a festival, it might be a lot smaller in terms of audiences, maybe a cinema with 50 or 100 or 150, or sometimes if you go to see European short film festivals, like 1,000 people watching short films, but it's still got that very much that sort of personal interaction. And you know, festivals like Aesthetica and the London Short Film Festival all have sort of networking events and industry events, and people can meet and chat in the bar, and this is something that I think festivals have really got over the online platforms, and the online platforms are totally important and, you know, necessary, but I think festivals are realising that they're also necessary, and the fact that, you know, there are more festivals every year and more films being made sent to festivals, I think that's a really positive thing.